Hello, Sacred Heart, and hello, Senior. Hey, seniors! Thanks for having me back. I watched the last few official minutes of your senior year, and it really hit me what a great class you are. I know you'll do good out there. Best of luck. So, I've been asked into this two-dimensional space to say a few words about Cam Keogh. So naturally, I'm going to use this to make myself look awesome. It's working, isn't it?
And it's all for $5, folks. $5.
As you would imagine, it was hard not to know from day one that he was bound for tech dork stardom. This is me when I work with Cam. Everything is awesome. And why is it awesome? Because, one, I wouldn't have to do anything if I didn't want to, and Cam, he'd eat that up. Two, because I have confidence in his ability to do things better than me. And number three, because he's an all-around great guy with the right taste in music. Boom. I think everybody knows the secret now, but if not, please pay attention. What's the big secret? When the venerable Mr. Enos hired me, he just asked me if I could plug in microphone wires. That's really how it started. Hey, it sounded good to me. But after a few years of feedback, draping wires over the balcony, and standing speakers in the window, a new and improved auditorium appeared. And with that, of course, the 70s equipment that I grew up with disappeared. I was lost. I made a lot of progress over the next year or so, but only enough to fake it till I make it. That is, until our buddy Cam came along. Yeah, the gangly-faced, pimply kid. That dork. I mean, he's such a dork that Walter looks at him and says, man, that kid's a dork. I mean, you just look at him and you think, dork. You knew right away he was bound for tech dork stardom. Still, I played the game with him and repeatedly told him, no, you can't be a tech dork. You're not cool enough. Please go away. Go away. But he just wouldn't. He didn't have any friends. And for all of us who have gotten to know Cam, we know that he may be a dork, but he's an obsessive and persistent dork. He stuck around, and that's what I wanted, and that's what all of us wanted, and we're all the better for it. If you can hear me right now, you know it's true. Cam Keogh. But Cam is no ordinary dork. In fact, you could call him an extraordinary dork. Cam is breaking the mold. You see, us dorks usually like to stay hidden. And Cam prefers it that way, believe me. But somehow, he's shattering the mold. He's that good. The kind of good that draws attention to yourself, but in a good way. And he's sort of an athlete, and come to think of it, I even think he almost had a girlfriend once. Not sure there, but he turned himself into quite a good student, bright and hardworking. I think he may even have won an award or something. I can't really remember. I do know he donates an inordinate amount of time to others, both at Sacred Heart and at home. And, most importantly, his conscience is real. Cam not only has a clear definition of right and wrong, but he lives it. At the City School, we use RISE UP as an acronym that stands for respect, integrity, service, excellence, unity, and participation. It reminds me a lot of Sacred Heart in that way, and it reminds me of Cam especially. So yes, I'm glad we took the plunge to LA. I'm glad for myself, I'm glad for my family, and I'm glad for our future. And really, I'm glad for Cam. And here's why.
The smallest man in America you're gonna meet.
I worked for years behind the curtain like the Wizard of Oz, but it was all smoke and mirrors until Cam came along. Just after I met Cam, a friend of mine recommended a book. It was the book in the sound industry, Yamaha's Sound Reinforcement Handbook. I tried to read it, but I couldn't understand a lick. I might as well have been in Olson's math class, for real. So I gave it a Cam. I was like, yo, Cam, everybody reads this, it's in the industry. And he went home, and I'll be damned if he didn't internalize it, and he came back asking me questions I couldn't answer. That's when I started to get all existential on him. Trust me. I held him back as much as I could, and really, it was under the guise of his own good. But it was never about that. What it was about was my own insecurities. I didn't want anybody to know that Cam was better than me. But whatever, La La Land must be making me soft. Because I can't believe I'm telling you this. The truth is that I did, and I still continue to play the role of wizard at the end of the Yellow Brick Road. But Cam, he's the real deal. Well, the curtain's pulled back now.
Directly for all of you, so everybody watch out here.
He's not only a wizard in the fishbowl, you've always gone above and beyond in the Call of Duty, and after clicking your heels next week, you're going to embark on yet another journey. You stand before us, the embodiment of intelligence, courage, and heart. And I think it's safe to say that whatever the future holds, it's going to come later. Thanks, Cam.